I am just literally setting up a bowl, and then we're going to get straight into the coffee because I haven't had a coffee this morning and I need one. So first things first, still smoking on Divine Jelly. Well, I'm vaping today. I've got the ball vapes in front of me. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I'm trying out the whip attachment today. I've never used it for the ball vape. I used to have one for the Mighty. I liked it until it got dirty and I couldn't clean it, and then I didn't like it anymore. So, why is it not letting me skip? So we're going to be trying out the whip today once I've got this going, and then getting straight into day number 4, because like bro, honestly I need coffee. I can feel it in my eyes, in my body, screaming out for coffee right now. So a little bit of this. My bowl, as always, get rid of that, didn't even get rid of it, is set to the smallest setting. I always vape on the smallest setting, just because a bigger bowl makes me cough too much and I don't like it. So get this going. On there. I don't know if I showed you, but I definitely told you. Ooh, fuck me. Vaping at 230 today. Fancied a lower temperature bowl. I was vaping at this the other day, not yesterday, and it tasted really, really good. It tasted banging, so hopefully it's going to taste just as good. I know that my bong needs cleaning. But whilst that is heating up, I'm going to go ahead and jump into day number 4. Now, yesterday I guessed that this was going to be an angel, but it's not. It's actually a Christmas tree. And if I can find the pack of cards, what have I actually done with the pack of cards? I'm going to find the card out. I'm going to try not look at it because I've been trying to guess the past couple of days about what the tasting notes are going to be. KD Med says, you got your meds yet? No. I don't have any medical at the minute. I am smoking on some Divine Jelly that is not medical, and I think it's just about ready to hit because I can start to smell it. I'm quite curious how this is going to go. We'll see. They taste good, but the hit was really disappointing. I'm not sure whether you're supposed to pull this little glass thing out when you clear it, or whether you're just supposed to hit it. What's going on? I thought you was due your prescription. Yeah, I've got a prescription. There's one in the Montu store right now, but I don't actually. I haven't ordered it yet because I can't afford it. That's what's going on. That's why I don't have the medication right now. Don't understand what you mean. I don't have prescription bud at the minute because I can't afford it. So this is tasting pretty good, but the hit is really not satisfying. It's similar to smoking a joint, but even that is more satisfying than this whip attachment. It is tasting absolutely banging, I will say that. Doesn't feel like a proper hit. It's still making me cough. It's not making any difference on that front, but it doesn't feel like a proper hit. So I'm going to go ahead, open the coffee, see what it smells like whole after I've turned it, I was going to say poured it into this bowl. And then I'm going to grind it in a second. Oh, I don't know about that. That smells, again, fruity. Really sweet. Almost a little bit candy-like. I'm going to grind this up, so mind your ears. So I tried to grind it a little bit smoother than the past couple of days. So I guess we'll see if that makes it easier to plunge or not in the AeroPress. I'm not sure about that one. It smells really sweet, but also maybe a little bit sour. Maybe is not the right word. Maybe tart. I'm not sure about that one. Oh, I already got the card out. Nearly spoiled for myself. Is that stuff helping you out till then, or is it crap, the stuff you got now? No, it's good, it's decent. It's divine jelly. The stuff that I get off my local guy is always good. Like, I never get bad stuff on him. I know that some people on medical are not as fortunate and their local dealer's really, really shit, but mine's always been good. So if I can't get my meds, in fact, it's pretty much a given that I'm going to get some good blood off of him. So that's how that works. I don't actually like this. The whip attachment, not the blood. I'm not seeing the benefit of it. To me, it's not much smoother. It tastes the same and it's a bit of a faff. Don't really get it. So the coffee for today is Uganda Long Miles Lunar Station, rose, cranberry, milk chocolate, and plum. So sweet, definitely. Variety is mixed, process is natural, and the origin is the Ruwenzori Mountains. I'm definitely saying that wrong. But yes, I'm going to set this up and then I'll read out the description. Where is my AeroPress? Alright, I'm going to get the coffee going right now. I know it's an awful angle, but there's not much I can do about that, I'm afraid. Alright, scoop, this is definitely ground finer than yesterday. I thought that was lit and I nearly put my ashtray on top of the fucking coffee. And go ahead and read out what it says on the card. It says, sourced from the otherworldly Ruwenzori Mountains, this natural process marks the beginning of long miles work beyond Burundi and Uganda. Amid steep terrain and persistent challenges, Coffee Scouts, local youth trained in agronomy? I don't know that word. Support farmers across the range. Dried in thin layers at altitude, this coffee expresses ripe stone fruit and delicate florals, shaped by mountain climate, deep resilience, and long miles, signature attention to detail. So, I will say, rose doesn't sound good. Cranberry, I don't mind the cranberry. Like, I think the past two coffees have had cranberry in them, and they've been alright, it's not been too bad. Plum is fine. Milk chocolate is good. The rose in this is what is, honestly, it's making me think I'm not going to like this. But then again, I didn't like the one we had 2 days ago that tasted like tea, so it's not been starting out very promising. Whilst this is brewing, I'm going to go ahead and attempt to finish this bowl. I don't like this attachment. I'm honestly thinking about fucking it off and just vaping it out of the normal straw thing. It looks like a trumpet. I don't actually know what I've done with it. But yeah, no, this is not for me. I can understand I don't know, maybe if you wanted like a lazy session, you didn't want to have to keep bending down to hit it, but not for me, this. I like that it's got a glass mouthpiece on the edge. The one that I bought for my Mighty did not, and it was just plastic tubing, I think. It might have had plastic bit on the end that was different to the actual full tube, but it didn't have a glass mouthpiece. I found your channel yesterday as I was doing research on AVB and ended up binging your stuff. Oh, cool. That's pretty cool. Welcome to the gang, I guess. Didyscape. I mean, it's a bit of a questionable name there, my dude, but we won't judge. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt on that one. Right, we're going to plunge the coffee and we're going to taste the coffee. Whereas, I always miss things. Like, I think that I'm pretty well organised before I start the streams, and I'm like, I didn't get that, I didn't get that, and I didn't get that. So, let me put this on. Does it say? No, does it say whether this is? It doesn't say light or dark roast, so my next thing that I was going to say is out the window. I was going to say this one looks quite light, but it doesn't say light or dark on there. So we will plunge the coffee now. I think it smells a bit plumish. I might just be getting some placebo here, but to me, I think it smells maybe a little bit plummy. Okay, so the coffee is plunged. To me, it smells a bit like plumish. I know I just said that, but it does. I think I can smell the cranberry and the plum. I'm actively trying not to smell any rose because that's going to put me off. I don't get any chocolate either, I don't think. Did you manage to get any more meds sorted? I've got a prescription. I haven't paid for it yet because I don't have the money. So yes and no at the same time. I love your fancy gadgets. The only reason that I own this vape is because of UK Medical. If I wasn't on medical, I wouldn't have the vape. I don't hate it, but I also don't like it. It's there because it has to be used. I'm trying to make the switch, but like it just hurts my chest, but vaping is just awful. I don't like it. And I'm going to try not die on that hill. I really am trying to enjoy it, but I don't. I don't know if I like shit added to coffee, just a dash of milk. There's nothing added to the coffee, this is just natural. It's just the way that the beans are grown and processed, and the different regions that they're grown in, basically. Like, they give different notes. I guess it's kind of like beer and hops, or like wine and the type of grapes that you use in the fermentation process and all that sort of shit. But there's nothing added to the coffee, it's just black coffee. I don't do milk, I don't do sugar in my coffee, obviously I do sugar elsewhere. But yeah, there's nothing added to it. I do like a cappuccino though, I like a cappuccino. I don't usually get milk at all, I'm usually just like straight black. But I don't mind a cappuccino if I'm going out somewhere. I have an X Max V3 Pro, I bought it a couple months ago. I don't have one of those, I've never had one of those, so I can't really comment on that. I've got a Mighty, a really old school Mighty, and a screwball. I bought a Mighty because my asthmatic neighbour would smell it. Bro, I am asthmatic, and I'm not saying that other people don't have it worse than me, because they do, but the smell, surely the smell of weed alone is not going to set off your asthma, bro. It's not how that works. I know people have reactions to certain smells, But the smell alone of weed is not going to cause an asthma attack. I think that's fucking ridiculous. That's coming from an asthmatic, which is not. It doesn't work like that. I find vaping weirdly more irritating on the throat than a bong hits. I've been doing bong hits for 5+ years, so I might need more time to get used to it. Nah, bro, me and you are exactly the same. I obviously started smoking joints when I first started smoking. And then as soon as I got a bong, that was it for me. I was a bong smoker forever and ever and ever. I got this, I think I bought this year. My head's all over the place this year. I think I got this, I definitely bought this screwball this year, but I bought my Mighty Plus, I don't have a Mighty Plus, I don't know why I said that. I bought my Mighty in like 2021, or very early 2022. I immediately couldn't get on with it, and fucked it off. And then I kept trying. I tried it last year, and I tried it at the beginning of this year. It's just not good. Like, I just don't like it. I feel like it tastes shit. Not like always shit. It tastes a little bit plasticky, but like, it doesn't taste as good as everyone says it does. It's just not great. Hand was sick. I don't understand. I burn scented candles, use air purifier, and buy less smelly strains. Such as what? I know that different strains smell different, but if you... I can't think of how to word this question. Like, how do you know which strain is going to not smell as much as the next? Let's say, for example, I'm not saying you are smoking it, but let's say, for example, you go outside and you smoke a joint. How can you make it not smell as much? I don't understand. Like, you're burning the flower. Is it like terpenes and stuff, or I genuinely this is an actual genuine question, because now I'm curious. I don't know how that works. I might have to do some research on that, because I'm actually curious. Interesting. What would make one strain smell more than the other? Would it be like the freshness? Would it be the terpene content? You've actually really got my mind going now. I'm actually curious about this, and I'm thinking about it. I need to think about it, not whilst I'm on the street, because I'm just gonna head away with the fucking Ferris, bro. I'll miss some shit now. I was in the same boat. I only quit bong smoking because I was coughing up tar, and it was pretty disgusting. Yuck. that's pretty grim. Nobody wants that. Fear of health. I don't want to be an arse. No one smokes it, just drinks. I understand that. That's fair enough. I guess if you want to call it fortunate or not, a lot of people smoke around me. My neighbour this way, my neighbour like a couple of doors that way, people down the street, people on the backs, people over the front. I mean, like, everybody fucking smokes around here. But I do understand not wanting to be a nuisance, because I'm the same. I don't walk up and down my streets blazing fat joints because I don't want any attention on me. I just want to be left alone. So I'll smoke my weed in my house and do my thing and not bother anybody, hopefully. But, you know, the people are going to smell it. That's just the way it is. I know my upstairs neighbour doesn't give a fuck. When we first moved in, it was like, oh yeah, I used to smoke all day, every day. I don't anymore, but I'm not bothered like you do. And we were like, sound, fair enough. Can't ask for more than that, can you? You buy shake. Okay. I haven't bought shake for a long time. What is going on here? The shitter the weed, the less the smell. I don't know if I believe that. I guess maybe, like, the older the weed, the shitter the smell. Like, I can't imagine take some really, really old medical, for example, that say the expiry is tomorrow and they've had it for already a couple of years, and then you took it home and you smoked it, that probably would be shit and wouldn't smell much. I don't know, actually. Again, I can't really think right now because I've been smoking, but I am actually genuinely very, very curious about that, and I do want to find out more about it. The sheltered housing are only smokers nearby, and the teens on the corner. I'm buying postal weed, it comes flattened and backpacked, so I don't know how old. Ooh, that is interesting. It's actually not bad, but it tastes like red fruits. I'm definitely getting plum. I think I'm getting cranberry. Where did I put that card? What the fuck did I... What the fuck did I do with that card? Genuinely. What the fuck? What have I done with that? I've just lost the card. I don't know where I've put the card, but I'm pretty sure it was cranberry, rose, milk chocolate and plum. I can definitely taste the cranberry as soon as it hits my tongue. And then it fades to like plum. Actively, again, trying not to get rose because I don't like floral. Maybe a little bit of milk chocolate on the end. It's actually not bad. It's not something that I would ever pick. It's not something that I ever thought I would like, but I'm going to top it up because I didn't do that. Genuinely really nice. I'm surprised by this one. Yeah, it tastes like cranberry juice and a little bit raisiny maybe. Actually pretty good, but I'm so fucking confused. What did I just do with that card? I had it in my hand just a second ago. Fuck. Seriously now? Like, what the fuck? No, it's actually gone. It's actually just fucking vanished. That's gonna bug me. Maybe though, I keep looking at these ones over here. the actual pack of cards that we got. Genuine playing cards. I showed these on day one a little bit, but I didn't really go through them. They say Onyx on the back. And, you know, look like normal playing cards. And then on the other side, they are jet black, grey on black, and red on black. And I think they're pretty, like, it's not that. I think, okay, that's just a random double-sided card. Okay, there we go. I think they're pretty cool. And I was saying on day one that I don't know how to play cards aside from Go Fish and like Snap and stuff. Maybe I should learn to do card tricks whilst I'm drinking my coffee. One a day. We'll learn how to do a card trick. Not today. I want to be able to, like, you know, I don't know if it's just a cartoon thing, but they do that and they, like, the cards bounce to the other hand. I want to be able to do that. I can't do that right now. I'm not even sure how that would happen. Also, I don't even know how to shuffle cards. Like, that's the kind of shit that I would do. Genuinely don't know how to do it. But maybe I will learn a couple of card tricks and become a card trick magician on stream one day. Because it seems a shame for them to just be sat in this box doing nothing. I may as well do something with them. If I don't lose them like I did that other one. It's been a long time since I've been to this channel, about 5 years. 4 years, I can't even fucking count. 4 years, damn. A lot's changed. Or maybe it hasn't, I don't actually know. I think a lot's changed in 4 years. But we're not going to get deep. Not right now, anyway. The life of a stoner, I lose shit and I haven't moved. Yeah, I mean, fucking genuinely, bro. Like, I actually don't know what I've done with it. I had it in my hand, and then I fucked about a little bit. But it's nowhere that it... Oh, that's annoying. The thing fell out and I didn't even do anything. Do they glow in the dark? I don't think so. It doesn't say anything about glow in the dark. I'm quite surprised. I was about to say, I'm quite surprised that this bowl is still going, to be fair. My AI DJ recommended me some bullshit, so I'm just trying to skip through it to get back to the good stuff. Okay, there we go. What was I saying? Whereabouts in England are you from? I am from near Sheffield. Not quite Sheffield, but near there. My beard looks so ginger in this lighting. Like, it's not as ginger as it looks, but it does look really ginger. I don't know who was here yesterday. My kitchen light don't work. It's not the bulb, it's literally the fucking electrocs. I can't speak. The lights don't work, so I've got my ring light on the side of me, but that's also fucked. Because if you're new here, nothing fucking works. Nothing works, but we're making do. So I'm sorry about the lighting, and I'm sorry that I look so ginger. Sounds Northern England to me, I'm near Glasgow. Yeah. Northern England, pretty much. South Yorkshire. So it's a Yorkshire accent, basically. But it's not, like, broad. I don't sound like... I'm trying to think where there's got some proper strong, broad northern accents, and I can't, I'm just coming up short. My brain went Barnsley. But that's the only place I could think of. Celtic jeans with red hair. I don't have ginger head hair. My head hair is like light brown, and way overdue a cut. I was fighting with my fucking beanies before I came on stream because it just looks stupid. Not that I don't look stupid now, but like it's so overdue a haircut. But guess what? Can't afford it. I'm this close to shaving my head again. Like I'm due another fucking Britney moment. I swear to God, every few years, I just get to this point where I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna shave my head. That's one less thing to fucking worry about. Celtic jeans with red hair, that's what I said. I've got ginger leg hair. Like the hair on my calf, what do you, like, this bit, that's also ginger as fuck, especially in summer if I'm outside a lot and it's actually sunny. My leg hair is just straight ginger. My beard was even more ginger than it is now, but the hair on my head is just brown. Like it gets a little bit blondish, and that's it. Newcastle is a strong accent. Yeah, Newcastle's nowhere near me. Newcastle is like further north. My cousin bought a Hoover thing to cut his kid's hair. He bought a Hoover to cut his kid's hair? What? What the fuck does that mean? He bought a Hoover to cut his kid's... Hang on a second, what's going off there? This is the first time I've used this, and it's got... You can't see that. Oh wait, you can just a little bit. Like a weird fucking split. It's not quite a split, but it looks like it's been scratched. What the fuck? This is literally the first time I've used that. That's fucked. Well, anyway, fuck that off. Let's let's smoke a... I was going to say let's smoke an actual bowl then, but we're not actually going to smoke anything. I really need to get more organised. I'm so fucking scatterbrained on stream. So fucking scatterbrained. I would love to eventually move the streams into my room. Not the coffee streams, obviously, because I don't have a kettle in my room. That's not where I keep my kettle. I would like to move the streams into my room for when I start doing like gaming and shit. It would be so much easier to be able to sit at my desk with my camera and my laptop and can't do two things at once, so I'm literally trying to pack a ball right now. Which don't pack hot screwball or any ball vape or any vape at all bowl with plastic, because it will melt. But if you're stupid like me and you don't know what you've done with any of your shit, you may do. Do as I say, not as I do, is what I always preach on this channel. But then again, don't even do what I say, because I say a lot of stupid shit too, so just don't be me, is the moral of this story. And the question now is, do we stay at 230 or do we higher it up a little bit? Increase the temperature is what I should have said. Is medicinal weed cheaper than street? I would love to try some. Absolutely not. Not where I'm from anyway. Medicinal bud is way more expensive than street bud. In my situation, I can't speak for everybody, and I'm also not going to say prices and shit, but you can say medical prices, that's fine. I think the cheapest medical bud is like £49.50 is what I'm going to say off the top of my head. I could be wrong. For argument's sake, let's call it 50 quid for 10 grams. If you're lucky and you drop on, you might get something good, but at the lower £50 end, I'm not going to say it's terrible, because I've been ordering off that sort of scale recently, and it's fine, but it's not, the quality is not going to blow you away. The effects, I can't say how it's going to affect you, because it affects everybody differently, but the quality is really not going to blow you away, but it's also not going to make you go, what the fuck is that? Like, no. Depending on what strain, what producer you go for. Like, in my experience recently, I got 4C Labs Cold Creek Kush. I think that was £55 for smalls. And people have said on the Reddit that it's just like shit, but in my opinion, even though they were really small nose, they looked fine, and they smoked fine, and they worked. So you can't ask for more than that. It depends really what you want and what you ask for. Whereas I guess if you buy street bud, for me, I know that I'm always going to get something good, but a lot of people don't have that guaranteed. Like, they don't know what they're getting, they don't know what strain it is, they don't know whether they're going to get like underweight or whatever. But I mean, it's not even guaranteed that you're not going to get underweight on medical, to be honest with you, but try it if you want to. You just need to have a medical condition and have tried 2 different medications or therapies or something like that. What's stopping you from doing it in your room? I don't have a kettle in my room, and the setup's worse at the minute. Like, there's nothing in there. I buy online, so I don't know about you, about legal prices. I can get cheap shake for 10 to 20 grams for 50 quid. 3.5 of good stuff for 5 to 50 also. Yeah, like, I think this is just a me thing, but I refuse to pay fucking 50 quid for a 3.5. My guy does like the Cali and shit on his menu. The jars and stuff, the Mylar bags and all that bullshit. Like, absolutely fucking not. I know that the UK that he sells is good, and I have tried. I think I've bought 1 Cali pack in my life. In fact, I know I've bought 1 Cali pack in my life. It was Wizard Tree's Zope. I think the video is on my channel somewhere if you go type it in. And it wasn't good. I can't remember what I said in the video. Like, it was fine. It tasted fine. It smoked black. It looked a bit weird. So never again. Never ever again. In my opinion anyway. But that's just me. making coffee, so in the kitchen, yeah, exactly that. £50 for 10 grams seems not bad. It's not bad, honestly. Like, a lot of people will bitch and be like, oh, nothing under £85 is good. I think I may have even said that before in the past. If I have, go back and slap me because I'm wrong, okay? Like, I'm straight up wrong. I would say the decent stuff is around 65 to 75-ish range. Well, I would say 65 to 85, but I've been avoiding buying anything really over 75 recently, mainly because of financial stuff, but in general, that range there is good. It's good enough, so there's no need to really go over it unless you want to try something like the Craft Botanic stuff is good. I like the Georgia Pie, but I've only ever had it once. People say that Super Boof is good. You just have to, like, experiment, and sometimes you will get burned. Like, sometimes you're going to buy something and you're going to be like, oh, this is going to be banging, and it will be shit. But that is just, like, that's just the price you pay for being medical and being legal. Sometimes it's just shit. I've been smoking for 5 years. One bonk hit will still get me faded for a couple hours. I don't know how people run through 10G super quickly. Everyone's different though. I think it really depends. For me, at least, recently, I have not been having a great time. So when I'm not doing well mentally, I smoke more because I need more relief. So 10 grams, I don't know how long it'll last me because I never measure it, but I can fly through a half ounce in like 2 weeks, or if I'm doing good, that can last me like a month and a half or something like that. It really does depend. I do try not to think about it. But like the thing that gets me, like, I know that I've just said that I need more sometimes and I can fly through my blood really, really quickly. But there's people on medical that are getting 120 grams a month, per month, and they're using it all. Like, in my mind, I'm like, what the fuck, bro? How? Even if I had unlimited weed and I could just literally smoke all day, every day, I don't even know if I could do that. I probably could at least once, but like every day, every month, bro, seriously, people must be fucking nice. I've got my GP consultation today, so I'm hoping to get my prescription put through. Not GPs, bro. You can't go to your GP and get weed. It's private doctors. Obviously, you know that because you've done it, but they're not GPs. I bought the 50 quid shit for Christmas, treated myself. I like shake for daytime, but my last joint I like to be quality. That's fair enough. Can I drop a link? I don't think YouTube chat lets you do that. I don't think that's anything to do with me. I don't think they let you do that. Follow each other on Instagram or something. I think that's the best way to do it. They are selling it, I think. Oh, the people that are getting like 120 grams, yeah, I mean, maybe. That would make a lot of sense, I guess. What's your opinion on the high strength oils? I don't have one. I've never tried oils. I would like to, but it's another one of them where you don't want to try something in case it doesn't work for you and you just spend a lot of money on it. I live in small, dry towns like Scotland or Northern Ireland and sell it to people. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. No one needs 120 a month, that's BS. You just need the name, I can find it. Yeah, I mean, if you drop the name without the full link, then maybe that'll be okay, but I don't know. I'm not endorsing anything over here. Hash rosin. Really is the future of medical. The current flower is not strong enough. I disagree with that. I don't feel like I feel like some of the flower is plenty strong enough. You just maybe haven't found the right strain. THC percentage is not everything, like I always say. I smoke a G a day and I think that's a lot. I don't actually know how much. Fuck me. Well, I don't know how much I smoke a day. It varies every day. Like, genuinely, I don't have a set amount a day. I never weigh it out. I probably should try, but I just haven't. You would absolutely love hash rosin. I probably would. I would really love to try, but I don't have a plug that does that, and I also don't have anything to dab out of. I know we spoke yesterday. I think we spoke yesterday about dabbing out of using the screwball, but I again would need to buy the wool and all that bullshit. So it's a thing for another day again. One joint is a G usually. No, it depends how big you roll your joints. What do you mean your joints are about a G? Mine probably are somewhere around 0.6, 0.7, I think, when I roll a joint. Unless it's for a stream or something, and then it tends to be a little bit bigger. Oh, fuck me. I'm actually dying. Hash rosin's full spectrum, full terps, full cannabinoids. I tried the rosin. See, I liked the mango rosin vape on medical, but it's got added terps, which is not good. But the effects were absolutely fucking bang on for me. I haven't bought one since because it's £85. And again, like I said earlier, I haven't been paying that recently. But I really like the effects. I just didn't like that it had added terps in it. I don't feel like it needed it. 1G could last me 3 to 4 days. Go to Amsterdam and sell it there and have dab roots ready. I mean, I wish it was that easy, bro. I really fucking do. That vape be hitting. It do be hitting today. It do be hitting. Rosin has been available in coffee shops for a year or two now. Do you score the coffees? Do I score my coffees? I do. I just keep forgetting. I'm just reading chat and just casually puffing on this and forgetting that I'm even the one that's streaming here. I'm just reading along and following along. Did you see Drew Sharon testing weed in Amsterdam? They were high 20s mainly. I don't tend to watch those videos. I used to watch his videos all the time. The bud testing videos are not the type of videos I like to see from him, so I don't tend to click on them ones. I was about to say the type of videos that I like, but then my mind completely blanked. I prefer his smoking videos. Like, if I'm watching weed videos, personally, I like to watch smoking videos of other people smoking and not running around and testing stuff. Like, fair enough that he does that. I have watched a couple of them, and it's cool and whatever, but for me, when I'm watching YouTube, if I want to watch weed-related content, it's not like bud testing, it's usually smoking or like reviewing glass or whatever, stuff that I can't have. Like, I like to watch Dope as Yola's stuff when he's like smoking out of rigs that cost fucking 20 grand and shit like that. I think that stuff's cool. And when he's buying like 3 5s that cost like 5 grand or whatever, that's the type of weed shit that I watch. I don't watch a lot of weed shit mainly. What have I been watching recently? Creepy stuff. I recently subscribed to this channel called, I think it's called The Law Lodge, where they just talk about creepy shit. I watched their Wendigo videos recently, and I've been watching a lot of Lux Area recently, which probably won't be any of your guys' cup of tea, but I fucking love Lux Area. She's so funny. Her reaction videos to go on. What's the show called? Fat Families and shit like that, like old school UK TV shows that came out in 2007 where she just reacts to them. I just think she's funny. That's the kind of shit that I watch on YouTube. I don't watch a lot of weed content. Original terpene hash wasn't as so concentrated and tasty. Yeah, I don't know why they had to add the additional ones. Mainly go for 30+% strains. I really wanted to try the donkey butter because everyone was saying that it was really nice, but I don't think it's in stock anymore. I could be wrong, but I know it's definitely not on my prescription. I also wanted to try, I think it was Headstone or something like that, but that was no new request when I put mine in. It's very Amsterdam local now because he's bought a cafe. Yeah. I haven't watched a lot of his videos for a while. He just put his name on it. I know he's the existing coffee shop. I don't think he owns a license for it. I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about coffee shops. I like the American girl. Fucking hell, who eats a shitload of edibles and goes places. Looks Area, I will look for them. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if she'll be anybody's cup of tea on my side of things. I think people would be maybe not like surprised, but they'd be like, I didn't realise, people probably think that I watch a lot of weed stuff. The only weed tubers that I tend to watch nowadays are very occasionally Dope as Yola, and sometimes I'll watch Raw OG 420. I used to watch Calendae a lot, but I haven't watched any of his videos in a long time, and I like Goblin, but again, I haven't watched any of his videos in a long time. I've been listening to his podcast, but that's not really watching it. I watch Smokey McGreen for his cringe content. I've heard of that dude, but I don't follow. I don't watch really any UK medical cannabis content creators, and I probably should. I probably should involve myself in the community, but I just don't really watch other people's shit like that. It's not my preferred content, so I just don't really go out of my way to search it up. If people come and comment on my shit, then I'll go and check out their videos, and yeah, it's cool and whatever, but I'm not when I go and chill and watch YouTube, when I'm playing games and shit, I'm not searching for UK medical cannabis content creators. And I don't mean that in a dickish way, I just mean that it's not my type of thing. I'm not watching that. I'm probably, if anything, not even opening YouTube. I'm probably watching Bob's Burgers because it's just fucking good, innit? I love Bob's Burgers. That's my go-to thing. I missed out on donkey butter. You should try going to Dam. I need to get a passport. That's one of the obstacles. I need to get a passport. Do you remember Nate 420 from back in the day? Name rings a bell, but can't say I do. I didn't used to watch like OG weed creators from a long time ago on YouTube. I didn't really watch any of them. How did it take to receive? How long did it take to receive your prescription after ordering? 2 days. Depends what time you order it. I don't know, man. Speak to Royal Mail. For me, it's usually the next day, but for other people, it's different. Especially around Christmas as well. I can't believe this is still going. It is tasting a bit burnt now, Bob's Burgers is also my jam. I fucking love Bob's Burgers, bro. Like, you cannot go wrong. If you're having a bad day, bad life, bad time, smoke a bowl and watch Bob's Burgers. It cures everything. No, but seriously though, I don't know what I did with that card. So, oh, I found it. Yes, it was underneath the advent calendar. I don't know how it got underneath the advent calendar. I've seen every episode and downloaded it from American sources. Well, I can't comment on that personally about downloading anything from anywhere, but I do believe I'm up to date. So going back to the coffee, because it is getting a bit cold. I'm pleasantly surprised by this one. When I read the card, I said absolutely fucking not. That sounds disgusting. Rose, cranberry, milk chocolate and plum. Never ever ever something that I would go for. But it's quite nice, you know. It's not too sweet, but it is sweet. It's got a hint of red fruits, which I think is the cranberry. I quite like the plum. Now that it's cooler, I think I can taste the milk chocolate, or maybe it's because I'm getting to the bottom of the cup. Yeah, it's nice. I like it. I'm going to give this a high score. I'm going to give this a 7. Absolutely, I was going to say blown away. Not blown away by this, but it did come out of left field and did not expect to like it. So yeah, 7 out of 10 for the Uganda Long Miles Lunar Station. And it's got a cool name. Lunar Station. Does the expiry date on medicinal products make any difference to the product? Yes. Yes. Yes, it does. Basically, weed doesn't expire unless it has physical mold on it. It should be okay to smoke, but don't take my word for it. I'm just some idiot on the internet. But I'm pretty sure if it's been stored well, which if it's medical, you would hope that it's been stored well, but you can't always be guaranteed. As long as it doesn't have mold on it, you can smoke it and you will get some effects. But the older it is, it's not going to taste as good, it's not going to smell as good, and it might not be as potent. That's pretty much what the expiry has to do with it. You can still use it past the expiry unless there is physical mold or it's been stored wrong. If it's shit, like, use your fucking brain, basically, is what I'm saying. Like, if you buy weed from the black market and you leave it in a drawer in a sealed bag and you find it like 6 months later, you're going to be like, oh fuck yeah, and you're going to smoke it. And it's pretty much the same for medical. Like, as long as it's been stored well, you can still smoke it, well, vape it. People think I'm weird watching Bob's Burgers. Why? Why? Like, Bob's Burgers is so good. I've introduced so many people to Bob's Burgers just because I like it, and I don't give a fuck if anybody else does. I'm just like, yeah, no, I've had a bad day. I'm gonna smoke a big blunt, and I'm just gonna sit back and watch Bob's Burgers. And people are like, oh, what's Bob's Burgers? Well, yeah, watch it. It's fucking good. It's genuinely probably my favourite show. Well, I mean, yeah, with the expiry date thing, you don't want to buy the bud that's nearest to expiry because it's old. But if you do, if it's discounted and you do buy it, it's going to be alright. Like, you would think that the product that they're selling is going to be alright, but you can't always guarantee that because people have seen mould and bugs in certain strains. So I'm going to go ahead and say, yes, it will be okay, but check it. How do you know if it's mouldy? I haven't seen that. Basically, like, it's a little bit hard to describe, but it's like a furry white web on your bud. It's mould. Like, it looks like mould. And I know that's not helpful at all. But like, if you've ever had like a vegetable or something in your fridge that's gone mouldy and it's growing like white fur on it, similar to that, that's how you know it's mouldy. I don't know about smell or anything like that because I don't think I've ever had mouldy bud. But I don't know. They just say Bob's Burgers is lame. Nah, they're wrong for that. They're straight up wrong for that. I started watching it while completely blazed and I've just carried on watching it. It's just so good. Like, it's just stupid. That's why I like it. It's not like obvious. It's not like it's not a kids cartoon. Like it's made for adults, but there's no like swearing or anything like that in it. Like they don't have to use like adult humour to be funny, or maybe that's just me. That's what I like about it anyway. I think it's just funny. I've seen that on Edge. I know what you mean. Look up cannabis bud rot, you'll get pics on Google Images. Yeah, basically, in fact, don't go to the medical subreddit because every other fucking post on there is my bud mouldy when it's clearly not. And even I myself have made a post on there. I was like, is my bud mouldy? And this was like fucking 4 years ago or something. But you can still, I don't know if it's still up or not actually, but I have made a post like that. So when I take the piss out of other people doing it, I'm allowed. I think this is gone. I'm wrong. Or it's either... No, it's not. It's not combusting. I thought it might have been burning, but it's not. Okay, I am almost certain that this is going to be the last hit from this, but the coffee is getting 7 out of 10. I am genuinely very pleasantly surprised. And tomorrow, we will be back at the same time of midday to do day number 5. I was about to burst into a rant about something else, but I'll save that for tomorrow. Yeah, last hit out of that. So, as always, thank you for showing up. It's been fun. Come back tomorrow at 12.